Belagovskaya destination is the famous one from the Soviet Union, sown. That is the train, and there is some confusion that this railway station, big one, is called Leningradsky station, but the name of the railways, Oktyabrskие railways. Our way from Moscow to Pskov will take 12 hours, so we will sleep in the train. We've just arrived to Pskov and it's already the morning time. A lot of passengers on the platform and we are heading to the main railway station. In Pskov, early in the morning, it's not as warm as in Moscow. Every morning when I run in a t-shirt, just t-shirt. The post offices, they look the same around the whole country. The main station is quite small, Pskov city. I didn't understand in the surrounding of warm, sunny weather of Moscow that at some another place it would be completely different, and didn't take any warm clothes with me. It was my creative idea to stay in Pskov, not in traditional hotel, but around camping, like camping place for wakeboards on the river or on the pond. Houses themselves are situated right there. They are small enough, and early in the morning the whole place is closed and we are getting in, trying. So the infrastructure around are about sports, water sports on wake, some artifacts of water sports, and camping, glamping, the rest on the water place. Place where we stay in Pskov, glamping on the river with wakeboards, and I will show you our room. And the rooms, how many? One more and two more there. Our room. The bath, the main bed, great view from the room. Gymnastic. Раз, два, три, четыре. Раз, два, три, четыре. Раз, два. Ноги. Наклончики. The beautiful place. And right now in France the championship World One is taking place. So we are in Pskov Wake Park and in France right now. How it looks like. Pskov Wake Park. The option of breakfast here in the Wake Park. Excellent. We've just arrived to Pushkinsky Gory or Pushkin Mountains place where the famous Russian poet Alexander Pushkin was living for some time. It's a popular touristic place, and firstly it's the place of beautiful nature. The big stone with the name of the place, Mihailovskoe. The trek starts from here and goes through the forest. The forest in autumn is something special. Muhamor, it's beautiful as red with polka dot white, but it's not eatable at all. I've just found this big mushroom and my companions say that it's not eatable, but actually it's the most noble mushroom in the world. White mushroom we call it, but it's quite old. That's why the back surface of it is already eaten by beetles. That's why I put this mushroom here on the ground and go further for next young mushrooms. I rarely visit the forests like this with moss, and I like this kind of forest, northern one. Berries, the northern forest. Epic hero here. And Alexander Pushkin inside. And the cat is called the scientist cat, the magic oak. Ring bells. The summer theater. It looks like the summer theater near this old house. Interesting place. Again, Alexander Pushkin himself. We see his face. The moose and the gentleman from St. Petersburg. Let's have a look inside this epic hero. Pushkin himself and this man, I don't know who. Old coop, maybe from the 19th century. No birds inside. The man who works here.
Заповедник был весь разрушен. Он его полностью восстановил. И восстановил так, как именно было при Пушкине. В этом году и прошло 90 лет. Я работал с ним 10 лет, с 80 по 90 год. Я был у него художником.
We are going inside.
В памяти его сделали эту выставку. Был такой Иосиф Теодорович Будылин, экскурсовод, пушкинист. Писал книги, вот эти книги у него о Пушкине, Михайловском. Вот портрет его, моей работы.
Скульптуру, вот ту, которая на улице, тоже вы создали?
Да, я собрал. А тут мы устраивали выставку прикладного искусства. Ну, многие уже работы раскупились. Вот, особенно кузнеца раскупили, все. Такие. Он был. Проходите, посмотрите.
Спасибо.
Вот.
Допустим, работа
Нет, конечно, ради бога, можно для галереи, это можно, если у вас галерея своя будет.
Да.
Это хорошо.
The author.
А кто музыкой занимается?
Я
Тоже музыка, да? На чем играешь?
на гитаре.
На гитаре, да? Поешь?
Да, и пою, и в группе
У
играю.
меня сын Федор, у него группа есть, тогда небольшая, своя тоже. Но они такие любители, живут в основном в Питере, а Федя здесь, соберутся и 2 дня 3 порепетируют и играют. Федя на барабанах, а там ребята есть на соло-гитаре. Вот такая вообще, вот микрофон.
А наверху можно посмотреть?
Да, там вот, кстати, музей. Так, вот этот Федорович, он создал музей наверху. Такой, он посвящен Семену Степановичу Кейченко и его друзьям, писателям, поэтам, которые к нему приезжали в гости.
Some more mosaics here.
Какие-то частушки поют, в общем, весело было. Отличается от теперешнего, потому что Это, когда жгли-то его там сожгли в 18 году, потом что-то вот пришла комиссарша какая-то по культуре и говорит, мы построим лучше, чем при Пушкине, понимаешь, вот. И они построили какой-то, ну такой дом культуры, что называется. Семен Степанович был приверженец настоящего, и он нашел документы, нашел чертежи дома, который был при Пушкине. И вот сейчас мы видим дом, который был при Пушкине. А этот, конечно, разбомбили, это вот они фотографировали и сфотографировали такую. Потом, конечно, когда пошли наступления, все это разбомбили в доме Пушки, он был в Тригорском, стоял там недалеко, но потом он в каком году, сейчас скажу, в 87-м, по-моему, году он упал от старости. Семен Степанович, его, себе-то он взял самый толстый срез такой, да, а все остальное там на хоздвор повез. И вот я попросил мужиков, вот, дайте мне вот этого кусочек, несколько, я от него осталось. Это дуб Александр Сергеевич Пушкин, будучи в Тригорском. Это у нас маленький музейчик, но вот не стало нашего Иосифа Теодоровича. И ставим это возможно.
Piotr Nilevich told us a lot of interesting facts about this place. And we are heading further. This colorful mushroom in Russian called сыроежка, which means that you can eat it raw. I found very good mushroom, and for that occasion I have a knife and cutting it. It's ideal. The ideal leg, white and pure. This mushroom is a liar, so it's poisonous, but it mimics as a good one, and we can see it by its leg and by this part. One more good mushroom. We are lucky today. I've cut this mushroom, and again it's ideal pure leg and tall one. They say that we should listen to the music of the forest. Good idea. The best music in the world. This forest is really magic, with the light, trees and the moss. We are heading further in the forest towards Mihailovskoe mansion. The storage with dry grass for domestic cattle. And I suppose that this is the place where horses live, and it smells like a horse house. And this is the right track to the museum of Mihailovskoe. And now I see the white horse. The horse is as white as this herbal, тысячелистник, or in English it will be 1,000 of leaves. The white horse and the white pergola, or pergola, I'm not aware of the stress. This is the brown horse, and that one is gray. It's unbelievable. The whole place is with my favorite herbal, and in English it's called theme, a small herbal, my favorite. The smell of it, I put it in the tea, and usually I collect it in my native place, Saratov steppe. And here on the north of Russia, in Pskov region, I'm amused with this fact. Чебрец or theme in Pskov Mihailovskoe mansion, in Pushkin place. It's unbelievable that a lot of theme here. We are approaching the main house of Mihailovskoe. Interesting tree The whole surface of it is covered by moss, and all the branches and all the stems are like that. Maybe it's ill because it looks like it's dead. Beautiful landscape, and especially in September. The romantic pond. Fence looks like it's very old, and it's also with moss on it. And that house is called the ice house. Most people of our country are big fans of Pushkin, but as for our family, we are skeptic, but we love nature, and that's why it's a really nice place to visit. The words about the poet and the nature, Pushkin wrote in 1824. The birches and the lake and the old mill over there. You must know that dog rose has a lot of vitamin C in it. Do I look like a meal? We are on the edge of the park, and right there is one more hill and some big trees. The oak, the pine over there, rowan tree, and a small river. The mill is far away from this place, and the landscape is only nature, beautiful Russian nature. Городище is a special historical term for the castles made of the ground and hills. So it's some not ancient people, but people before the state, the Russian state, they used to build городище. Pine looks like Korean red pine, but this example is the Russian pine, and it grows on городище in Pskov region. The place on this hill and with the special pine is called Savkina Gora. Savkina Gora, Gorka. Savkina Gora means Kafka's mountain, the heart out of the river. The landscape is marvelous, and my young son is saying that Pushkin was a milksop. That's why my young son Sasha is against Pushkin. Sasha, why are you against Pushkin? For me, this tree looks like Korean red pine. It's a beautiful tree. The huge oak in the middle and around lime trees, and the mansion house behind. A lot of flowers. The huge oak, another one. The special oak from the Peter the Great oak. The tree with the moss on it, it's the apple tree. A building for colony of old. In Russian this sounds very funny. We are in Pskov in the restaurant. I've noticed this crown on the shelf, and I decided to try it on. It's very heavy, metal, and out of flowers. Does it fit me? In Pskov. so round and so wide. Pskov eye from the outside, and just in few minutes we will see it from inside. We are going to get inside and to view the whole city of Pskov. The city itself. We are going inside. And just for your information, the Pskov city is quite big, of 500,000 people of it. The entertainment park is quite modern. The river is called Velikaya River, which means the Great River. Some plants on the bank on the river. Why? And from the Pskov eye we see that the city it's surrounded by the forests from the 360 degrees of view. The engineering part of the Pskov eye looks like this. Our next point is carousel or merry-go-round. It will be Rita go-round. The view from the top and the great river from the bridge. The great river and the pink clouds above. It's the golden hour, the sunset. Next day in Pskov, and we were going to visit the flea market, but it doesn't work. And my older son said that he doesn't envy the city or the town where there is not any flea market. And Pskov city is rich of churches, but no flea markets here. So now we know that not every town or city has the flea market inside it. And today is the beautiful day on the Pskov embankment, the great river and the old houses along the embankment. Some kids are attacking the big cat. It's a sculpture probably with some alpinist stuff on it, and a kind cat. And it's the alley with big old trees, the oaks. Pskov city is the single one in Russia, at least in central part, where the Kremlin is called not Kremlin, but Krom. And we are heading to Krom. The symbol of anchor, crossed anchor, means that no boat should moor here. So we are heading along the embankment. On the right or on the left we have the Velikaya or the Great River, and on the other side it's the wall of old castle. And right there there is the biggest, we cannot see it, but anyway it's there. It's the biggest tower in Europe, the ancient one, here in Pskov. Come with me. The painting is about that old tower, the biggest in Europe. We checked in Google that this building is not the concert hall but the hotel, the modern one, stylish as a monastery. Omik in Pskov, my favorite river transport, Omik. The name of this Omik is Burevestnik. Burevestnik is the name of the bird and the famous Gorky's poem Burevestnik. It says that Burevestnik is going along the great river every day from the noon till. We spontaneously decided to take a route on Burevestnik, and it takes 1 hour. And the captain said that the ticket for this route, it costs 700 rubles.
Кремля. Она по замыслу авторов отражает в данный момент перед вашим 19 году. Церковь Архимандрита средневековой русской фресковой живописи, сохранившаяся до наших дней более чем на 80% от оригинала. Главая, крупнейшая из псковских башен, прикрывала южное направление и входила в пятое кольцо оборонительных сооружений вокруг города. В выгодных условиях, как пишет летопись об интервентах, а пришли остатки их предположительно были подвергнутого города. Исследования дали богатую картину жизни. В 1911 году был построен красивейший арочный Брагинский мост, замененный в 1960 земле Кремль и Троицкий кафедральный собор. Кремля вдоль этого города первого и второго кольца, камня, стройный мастером Кириллом в 1368 году, Пскова, который впоследствии получил и сам город, с финно-угорского дословно переводится как конструированная Варламовская треугольная башня. В середине лета 1615 года она стала центром. Снятная гора. Это название происходит от Преображенской и Мировской. На месте ночевки палаты себе выстроили. Но они не найденные в каком-либо плане считались в народе иисусскими. Наземец проникал в сердце Пскова, Кром, ему полагали.
We are heading on the boat along the Velika River and looking at the Chrome together with my sons. The Pskov Kremlin, which called in the right way Chrome, on the right. And we have our train at 7:30 in the evening, and that's why we still have 3 hours to visit Chrome and some other sightseeings in Pskov. We were told that we need to go up on these spiral stairs, and then we get up and we get to the Chrome. The Chrome is the unique place. When you are inside, you feel that you are in the ancient place. A lot of tourists here. It's the worst place to visit, the Pskov Chrome. Or the church is inside the Chrome. It's in very good condition. The bird in the sky. The window on the river from the Pskov Chrome. The sun is shining on my face from this narrow window which goes with the view on the Velika River from the Pskov Chrome. The long terrace along the castle and other buildings inside of this kind of windows were for fortification or to keep out the enemies from the walls of the castle. The size of the room, definitely if you want to visit some historical city or ancient city of Russia, need to come to Pskov and enjoy all the churches, monasteries, Chrome, the river and many other interesting things in this ancient city. The other small river on the left, it is coming from the Великая, or from the Great River, and the name of this small narrow river is Pskova, like Pskov. The view from the Pskova river is just the same as Pskov. The name of the embankment, looking at the chrome, is the gold embankment, Золотая набережная. And the chrome ensemble is included in the heritage of UNESCO. Through ancient church with just the one dome. Old ancient tower is located on the edge of the city and no people around, just this ancient church with one dome. We are having the train at 7:30 and now is 5:30. That's why probably we will not see anything else in Pskov, but there are a lot of interesting sightseeings still. We haven't seen them, but probably it's the reason to visit Pskov one or some more times. This old tower is located on the edge of the city. At least it's not as many people as in Chrome, and there is a legend about this tower that the Duke in some old times was prisoned inside, and his people lately were battling. Remember I showed you the Volga car, and here one more Volga. This one is also metallic but green. An elegant color. The symbol of Volga car is gazelle and abbreviation is GAZ. And just for your information, any origin in Russia, it has the number, and Pskov Oblast has the number 60. So independently of old car or new car, if it is on the wheels, as we say, it needs a number. The Sunday evening and we are going back to Moscow. We will sleep overnight and arrive to Moscow early in the morning on the working week on Monday morning. Thank you, Pskov, for the sunny weather and interesting sightseeings. It's the morning time and we are again at Leningradskaya station in Moscow. Well slept in the train from Pskov.